cross pass. Across midfield. This ball here, you're taking chances when you do that. Militao, out of play. Lewandowski into Gavi. Gavi across into Pedri.
Checking it for a possible offside here.
I presume it's on Pedri, so we'll wait and see.
That's not going to tell us, is it, that angle?
It says check completed, must be okay. Stegen by Benzema, putting it off.
Yeah, I mean, if you're Real Madrid and you're winning the league and you're winning the Champions Leagues, you know, even if they won this, they probably wouldn't have celebrated that much. But I think get David Alaba back and Germany back, they'll look a different side. But that would be a big blow, losing in such a big fashion to Barcelona from Real Madrid. But I'm with Michael. You know, you look at when the end of the season comes, they'll be right there when there's an opportunity to win something.
This, of course, means a lot. It's a big moment, but it's just really all about La Liga now for them, Michael. Do you think with them dropping out of the Champions League, they absolutely need that? It's a huge priority for them financially and just in terms of getting them back to where they need to be.
Yeah, definitely. It's obviously the barometer of any club, isn't it? How you do in the league is so important. So, yeah, I mean, that is their task now. They're out of the big European competition, but hey, they've still got plenty of other competitions to go for. But as you say, the La Liga's the one. If they can reign supreme in that again, then you can well and truly say Barca are back, and then they could be a force again. The biggest competition, of course, in Europe, the Champions League.
It's interesting to see the two bosses there, Florentino Perez and Porto. Obviously, you know, it's always those two go head to head. But you think in the summer, you know, with potential players who could come and make the difference at Real, I think everybody will be thinking Mbappe. But it looks like Barca are back. You know, they've got a good team out there, and I think they're only going to continue to improve. But that will give everybody confidence in the project.
Usually going head to head, but perhaps some mutual interest to talk about at the moment, given the situation with the two clubs and the failed Super League project and things like that. So plenty to talk about for them at the moment. But for Barca, this will be a big turning point. They will be hoping in terms of where they can go for the rest of the season and in turning their situation around, because it is, Michael, a mess off the pitch.
It is, but on the pitch, that was pretty special tonight. That was a very, very good performance. And you look at the players individually, it's a very good team, and also it's a team that you can see getting better and better. There's a lot of youngsters. Okay, there's the likes of Busquets that won't be there forever, but there's a few young players in there that could be the future of this team. So as much as they've got problems off the pitch, the main thing is to get it right on the pitch, and then I'm sure the problems off the pitch will flow and get a lot better.
Busquets still delivering in appearance number 701 for Barcelona tonight, Owen.
Brilliant performance, and you know, just the way he sits at the base of midfield, controls the tempo. Gavi and Pedri were the perfect partners to kind of play alongside, and Frankie de Jong looked great as well. So, I mean, he must love playing in a team like that with all those little options in around him. They popped the ball around. It was a masterclass from that whole midfield.
Well, it has been a night of firsts tonight. Gavi, Lewandowski and Pedri with their first El Clasico goals, and now Xavi about to lift his first trophy as Barcelona manager. So let me hand you back to Ian Dog for the trophy presentation.
Yeah, thanks very much indeed, Lindsay. The Real Madrid players who've had to hang around, of course. They must just want to get back to the dressing room and get on the coach and get out of there, but they've won often enough. This time they have to take the runners-up medals in the Super Cup, and the players will be honest enough with themselves to know that they were well beaten tonight. There will be other nights, of course, for Real Madrid, as there always are, it seems. But they were off it tonight, weren't they, Macca?
Yes, they were. They were well beaten this evening. There's no moaning about that. The better team won, the better team prevailed, showed more class, more energy. You'll remember this, you do remember things when you lose. It's a humbling experience waiting around this. Florentino Perez, of course, president of Real Madrid, next to Juan Laporta. In more battles to come for the two presidents, like they have had in the past.
So the Barcelona players are waiting their moment of glory. There are bigger trophies in Spain, of course, La Liga, the Copa del Rey, but this will mean a lot to Barcelona, because it's a little sign maybe that there's a break in the clouds that have hung over the club for a couple of years now with their very deep financial problems. And the president, Laporta, has kind of risked his own reputation on pulling economic levers, to use the Barcelona phrase, to try to keep this club competitive and somewhere near the top. So they need silverware, lots of it.
Yes, they do. This is the first that he hopes will be of many. First time they're lifting silverware without Lionel Messi. So that's a huge point of Barcelona's history. Is this the new history led by Gavi and Pedri and Balde?
So here come the Barcelona players. Many of them picking up their first Barcelona trophies. Players like Gavi, the man of the match, Pedri, Lewandowski, summer signing Koundé, Balde, who starred in that left back role tonight. He looks one very much for the future as well as the present. So they'll cherish these medals. Busquets, captaining the side tonight, has won it 6 times before. It's his 7th, and of course he's the link really to the previous golden era, alongside Xavi himself and Iniesta in midfield, and when Lionel Messi was terrorising defences in a Barcelona shirt for 2 decades before his move to Paris. Federation President Luis Rubiales handing out those medals, which mean Barcelona have won the Super Cup, and it's always a special win. When they've beaten Real Madrid in any competition, they'll hope to score a much more meaningful victory over them by winning La Liga ahead of them. That's all to come in a fascinating second part of the season in Spain. But they looked a very, very good side tonight, Barcelona. I mean, Michael Owen said it, if they were still in the Champions League, you'd start to wonder whether they could really make a big impact. But in the autumn, they misfired in that competition and went out again.
Oh, they're certainly improving, Ian, aren't they? We all see that. You can see it visually. They're much better now than they were 2 months ago, and they're much better now than they were 6 months ago. And they're only going to get better.
So here's the moment. It means a lot for Barcelona. Busquets, the popular captain, lifts the trophy. Barcelona beat Real Madrid in an El Clasico Super Cup, and I think it means, we say it with maybe a little bit of qualification, but Barcelona just might be back.
Barcelona winning a first piece of silverware for Xavi as the Barca manager out in Riyadh in Saudi Arabia. A big moment for him. He'll be hoping that can fire them on for the rest of the season. They play Man United in the Europa League. They are currently 3 points clear as well at the top of La Liga. Michael, are they looking like a side who can really stay the course in the league as well after what you've seen tonight?
Definitely. I mean, Stephen Manaman referred to it in commentary, the squad depth as well. Some of the players have almost got too many players. So yeah, they absolutely can. This is going to be a really good run-in for the title, I would suggest. And getting your first trophy, you know, the first time you've gone to a final and winning it doesn't half set you up well for the future. You know, you feel like winners, you feel like champions, you feel like favourites going into the next one. So I think this is a new beginning for Barcelona, a fresh new start, and it looks as if it's started on the right note.
Quite the celebration in Saudi Arabia there as well, Owen, going to town with the fireworks.
Yeah, they look like they're enjoying themselves. Obviously,
taking the Super Copa there to Saudi Arabia was a big call, but financially I think the teams needed it. And for Barcelona, I mean, within the camp and the players and the energy, they got a good mix of experienced players with some great young ones. And Xavi's just done an incredible job of turning this around. We were covering them in Champions League when they were getting pulled apart in some of those, almost iconic games, really, the way they were losing, especially Munich one. But they're all smiles today, and they look a threat. They really do. So if they can win a couple more trophies this season, then they'll be back strong next season.
And if this was a test this week as well, playing Atletico in the league, they won that to go 3 clear, and then beating Madrid in an El Clasico, they've certainly passed it.
Yeah, happy times at the moment for Barcelona fans. And as I said before, they've got young players that you think this squad's going to grow together. It is really exciting, and they must have been, the fans and the players, everyone connected to the club must have been so depressed over the last year or so with all the problems off the pitch, but they've got no problems on the pitch, and they'll continue to, if the team continue to play like that, then that'll solve a lot of the problems off the pitch, because the finances will roll in and they keep winning all these trophies.
Well, as the party continues in Saudi Arabia, after the break we'll take a look back at all the goals from the final of the Spanish Super Cup as Barcelona outclass their greatest rivals to win the Super Copa 3-1. It's a first trophy for coach Xavi after a superb performance.